when I got diagnosed with ADHD, when I finally got diagnosed with ADHD, it was literally the most relieving thing ever, because it was such a weight off my shoulders. Like, I'm 30 years old now, and for 30 years I have been constantly bullied by teachers and, well, everyone, quite frankly, for all sorts of different reasons. My quirky behaviour, my defiant behaviour, my inattention, my positivity, saying stupid shit all the time, and all of that. And my things like my poor memory and not doing well in school, even though the teachers knew I could do so well, and I proved that I could do well. But all things like that. And I think it was it was such a massive relief on my shoulder, because it answered so many questions. Because I clearly had a problem, and every single person, despite the fact that they bullied me and always ridiculed me and told me off, everyone knew that I had a problem. It was very obvious from day one. Literally, it was very obvious. And I just think, I wish I'd have gone earlier. I I admit as well, though, I am a bit frustrated at my parents for not taking me to get diagnosed earlier, because it could have helped me so much more in my life. I never got any help in high school, in primary school, or I did get a bit of help in college, but that was still before my diagnosis. But in throughout my whole life, I've never got any help with anything, and I really, really needed that help. If I had that help, I would have been so much further in my life right now. Because I have literally fucked up every part of my life. Literally. I, I've been to college 4 times. I failed 4 times. I failed my GCSEs. I barely got any C's. Never mind D's. Never mind B's or A's, which I could have done, because I'm not stupid. I'm an intelligent person, but I come across as unbelievably stupid because I don't listen to people. I can look them straight in the eye and not hear a word they're saying. I forget everything I'm told. But it's not my intelligence that's the problem, it's things. ADHD. And I just think, instead of them bullying me and causing me trauma that I'm still working through now, they should and could have helped me. They could have done. Okay, but that's not the point now. I'm not angry at them anymore now, because I've worked through that. I've accepted it. It is what it is. This video is just about me talking about how happy I was when I finally got diagnosed, because it was like a light bulb in my head. Then I suddenly realised just how many things in my life that how I behave and what I do and what I've been doing, I can attribute to ADHD, and it's so much. It answers so many questions for me, and I just wish I would have gone much earlier. It would have helped me so much. Though I will admit, despite the fact that I've been diagnosed, I still struggle. I really struggle. Like, let's say, for example, I literally started Open University, online. Within 1 month of starting that university, sorting out all the student loans and everything else, I dropped out of the university because I just could not handle it. Because it was getting on top of me straight away. That's the type of thing. They're the type of things I'm on about. And people don't understand that people with ADHD, they don't fuck their lives up on purpose. Why because it's one thing that I'll always ask people: why why do people think that people with ADHD do things on purpose? Let's say by not paying attention in school, or you know, fucking their jobs up, for example. I mean, why would someone purposely fuck their own life up? Because there's no logic to that whatsoever. Why would someone be continuously fucking their life up, doing the same things over and over and over again, and never achieving anything and getting nowhere with their life? Why would they do that? You know, and people continuously ask me the same question: why don't you just do things? But they don't realize that it's not that easy. It's really not easy, and people don't understand that. And that's one thing that really frustrates me. People really don't understand how hard it is to navigate life. They don't. And honestly, people with ADHD, I don't think they ever will understand, which I've just got to accept, unfortunately. But these videos are my way of trying to get people who don't have ADHD to understand what it's like to have ADHD, and to get inside the brain of someone with ADHD and autism and other mental health difficulties that have developed due to things happening in my life. It's something that I really want to change. I need people who don't have conditions need to try and understand that people don't do things on purpose. And I guess this is just a short video, but I just think if people feel like they need to get tested for something, and they think they've got a problem, go and get tested, because it might just be the best thing you ever do in your life. Peace out.